What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux. Alright, guys, so the revival, the Uluru Games 1.5 is coming soon. And so they have shown us the new characters, right? Coming to 1.5 for those of you who are on global. We got Spathodia, we got Ezra, Ulu, and Desert Flannel, right? So 2 6 stars and 2 5 stars. And the way these characters is going to work, Spathodia is going to have Ulu on her banner, right? And then Ezra is going to have Desert Flannel on his banner, right? So very excited about both these characters. We have a beast and a star character, and honestly, you'll be able to use them in raids as well. So it'll be very exciting. But let's look at the patch. Let's look at the content overview. So after the version update of on 418 to 24, and then it's going to go all the way until 527. Then we're going to get hard mode pretty much the next week, right? Complete main story in our time. Stories and challenges of Revival, the Uluru Games will be available during the event. Complete challenges and event tasks to obtain Ancient Flame in exchange for rewards in the event shop. Clear drops, Ancient Flame is what you get from clearing missions. So, Red Land Trace. Complete the task of Hot Spots Exploration in the event story. Unlock the character logs during Revival Journey and obtain extra rewards. The main rewards is going to be Eucalyptus Pod, Insight Materials. Companion's Journey is going to also start on the 18th. Complete REG09 to repair the fire totem. You can obtain Eucalyptus Pods during Revival Journey in Red Land Trace, which will be used to trigger and enhance the blessing effect. So there's going to be a blessing effect from this one that'll be able to help you in battle. And we'll go over those when they happen. But yeah, you'll have like buffs and stuff like that you'll be able to use in the battles. In CN they had a balance mode, so that's really exciting. The balance mode was pretty crazy, and I believe 1.5 is where they introduced the balance mode. And the balance mode basically lets you kind of test out some units at I3 and stuff like that, fighting the boss. It was pretty fun when I did it. Hopefully they bring it back because they haven't done a lot with balance mode over in CN as of late, but I hope they bring it back. All right, Red Soil Cave is going to be up on the 18th. During the event, you can exchange for rewards in the event shop because of Ancient Flame. Recommendations, this is recommendations of the items you should get. The new 6-star Psyche, Long Night Talk, which honestly is a pretty great Psyche. Not only for Spathodia herself, but it also works with Anon Lee. It's Anon Lee's best in slot. You can use it on characters like 37. You can use it on Miss New Babel, 6. Anybody who pretty much does a buff can use Long Night Talk, right? You have Unilogs, you have Themed Islands and Buildings, Leap Over Red Sands from 1.5, and then you have Advanced Insight Materials and Resonance Materials, right? So that usual in an event shop. All right, so Spathodia Reunion of Fire. So this is going to be another event story. The flame in Byla's collection of heat is held in the hands of this brave child. The story began with a long journey, a call from ancient times, and a cocoa-scented dream. Back then, both she and were just a small flame. And it's talking about her and Ulu, basically. It's kind of a little bit of their backstory. All right, and then we have her banner. Her banner is going to have DK on there as well. So DK actually has a skin this patch. So while pulling for Spathodia, you'll be able to get copies of DK as well. And DK is Beast, so kind of building up a little bit of a Beast team, right? So you'll have raid up on her, which is going to be really exciting. And then she'll be added to the permanent character banner after the version 1.8, basically. So 1.8, she'll be added to standards, what it's saying down here. All right, and then we have Ezra's The Driven Snow Falls. His update is going to start on the 9th of May and go into May 30th, which is going to be a little right before the CN anniversary, which is really interesting, actually. So, yeah, this patch is going to end. So 1.6 is going to start right at the anniversary of CN. So that's going to be pretty interesting, honestly. Complete the story event, RUG 15. Ezra is a model of pure humanity. He is sensible and innocent, a bright sparkle on a snowy mountaintop. During his rare absence, his curious friends piece together stories about him. While Ezra, with his steely gaze, has made up his mind to reach the top of the mountain. Yeah, so in this event, he's like literally climbing a mountain, and it has an interesting, honestly, event. It's yeah, it's pretty interesting. I did it, but I'm not gonna spoil it. The Swords of Peace is his banner, and it's going to include uh, Flannel and Satsuki, a really interesting pairing of characters. But Satsuki is a really good 5-star mental plant character for the Petrify team. And then Desert Flannel is going to be a beast support, right? Not just a reality or a mental. She's going to be a beast support. So really fun character, and I'll go over all these characters once we get closer to them coming out. And then Ezra is going to be our shielder, if you don't already know. And these characters will be added in 1.8, right? So that is what we have going on. The second part here. So we know that we're going to be getting 14 Unilogs for this. You get 7 for those first days, and then 7 for the other half of it. And then you're going to get a total of 7 days to get limited buildings and clear drops. It's going to be harvest season. In the shop, we'll have a mains bulletin update. We'll have a new raid boss, which will be the boss from 1.1 event. I think it's Anders with the robot. That's going to be a boss for you guys. And I'll put out a raid guide for him because that one is honestly a really fun one for Beast reality characters. And unfortunately, I did say that Beast reality characters. New anecdotes, so you get some background story on DK and Eric. And so you'll be able to play through that, see some of the backstory, get a 5-star PsyQ. And so that'll be happening 429 to 527 for DK. And then 429 to 513 for... no, I'm sorry. 429 to 513 for DK. And then 513 to 527 for Eric. Yeah. Okay, so, and then you can complete the same story in our time. And letter from the attic. So this is going to be something leading into 1.6. So it's 525 to 530. So when this happens in May 25th, that's going to be kind of giving a little bit of a background into 1.6 and what's happening there. You'll get some candies, growth materials, killer drops, stuff like that. The Utu Flash Gathering, the Epic of Runners. So that is going to happen May 9th to 5 till May 23rd. The Utu in this one is actually really fun. I can't wait to do it. It was a really nice boss. It also showcases some of the skins in there. And then you get Darley Clatter is getting all dressed up. And this one, he has a skin as well, so make sure to grab that. And then there's going to be a kind of like rock, paper, scissors event going on. That was a little interesting as another way to get some clear drops as well, right? So pretty interesting. And then for those of you who spend a little bit, this is where you get the DK skin. I'm actually going to see if I can show you guys on my CN account what the DK skin looks like. But yes, the DK skin is going to be available for the Battle Pass. I highly suggest if you're a fan of DK, you should get it. It's a good skin. It's a really good skin. Yeah. Also, there are some banners dropping. This is the part where I don't know how I feel. So May 1st to the 14th, we have a Tooth Fairy banner that also includes Centurion. Now, I will tell you, this is not how it went in CN. And I'm not exactly sure why they're doing it this way. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure why they're doing it this way. I feel that this isn't my most favorite thing when they do these double rate up banners, especially on a favorite character of the community, right? It's to the point where I would say this is probably a skip for you guys and to just get Tooth Fairy on a 50-50 loss because if you guys are pulling for this banner and you lose it, right? I don't believe this is a banner that has pity transfer and stuff like that. This is, you know, one of those double banners, so I'm not exactly sure. Let me see, let's read. When you summon a 6-star in this banner, there's a 70% chance it'll be the rate up character. If the first 6-star character from this banner is not rate up, the next one's guaranteed. Which is the problem, because you could guarantee either Tooth Fairy and Satyrion. You can get, like, the wrong one you want twice. This is a time-limited event banner and does not share guarantee with other similar banners. The guarantee count will not be cleared after this event. So, that's why you read, right? So, the guarantee count will be cleared after this event. So, don't summon on this banner. Skip it. I am saying skip it. Skip this banner. Do not pull on this banner. If you're like, I need a healer, just wait. 1.6 with Junyang Zi has a healer. Yini, 5-star. Star. Skip this banner. I'm telling you. Does not carry over. You need as many pulls as you can get. Do not waste pulls over here. Please. Please, please, please. Do not pull on this banner. Skip Tooth Fairy. I know there are people in here who are like, skip Tooth Fairy? What? Well, hey, this is the one time I get to say it and it actually makes sense. Skip Tooth Fairy. Don't do it. Okay? Just don't do it. She does have a skin with Pavia, but skip Tooth Fairy. I'm so serious. Don't pull it. The worst thing could happen to you. Just get Yini. She's with Joe. Call it a day. Okay? All right, and then for those of you who spin, we're going to be getting new packs, new summons, new stuff for you. So 1.5 again has all those great things. And then I want to show you the DK skin. So here we are. DK skin. She's looking really great. People were going pretty crazy when I was showing the skin off in 1.5 when it was in CN. So yeah, and this is how she looks. Her ult, she also uses this form, right? So but it doesn't completely change up the whole ult. It just shows her in the outfit. But a lot of people are going a little crazy over this outfit. So if you want that skin, that's how it is. I don't have the Pavia skin, but I do have the Tooth Fairy skin. So this is Tooth Fairy in her skin. And there you are. Right? The Pavia skin. Where is Pavia?
Come in. It's fine.
This is the Pavia skin. I just wasn't a fan of the Pavia skin. Honestly, it just wasn't for me. But this is the Pavia skin here. Kind of think is like just natural skin is a little bit better. But if you love Pavia, it's a skin for you. Right? And so that's pretty much the 1.5 stuff. Don't want to spoil too much for you guys. But 1.5 is going to be a very fun, exciting patch. I know a lot of you are using 1.5 to carry over to 1.6 pulls. And I'll make a video of, like, should you summon? Different things like that. Are these characters important? What should you, like, you know, what direction should you go with your account with summoning these characters, right? Because we're in 1.7 in CN, so I can provide a little bit of insight for you guys. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You lucky gamers, have a good one. Look at let's out.